All right, so here we are. We're going to check out some music reading on the first string. And we're going to be in the open position. So this may be your first lesson while you're doing any kind of music reading. So I'm going to walk you through it so you fully understand what's going on. So we're going to do with 3 notes here. We're going to do open, E, which is your first string open. Again, your first string is a string closest to the floor. Your next note is going to be F. And notice how I'm playing my F. I'm playing it with my first finger, and I'm playing it right here on the first fret. Also notice where I am on the fret. I'm not too far back, and I'm not on top of the fret, but I'm actually just right up next to it. That's going to, 1, give you the best sound, and 2, it's going to require the least amount of pressure. I also want you to notice that I'm playing right on my fingertip. Not on the pad of my finger, but right on the fingertip. Then the third note we're going to practice on is the G. And notice for the G, I'm up here on the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, and I'm using my 3rd finger, or a ring finger. And again, I'm playing right up next to the fret, and that's G. So again, we got open, first string is E. First fret with my first finger is E. 3rd fret with my 3rd finger is G. Now on the staff, you'll notice that the E is between the 4th and the 5th line, and we call that the 4th space because we count from the bottom of the staff up. So that's your E in the 4th space of the staff. Then the F note, again here on the 1st fret of the 1st string. On the staff though, it's on the 5th line, and again we count from the bottom up. So just count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the F sits right on that, right in the notice how the line goes right through the middle of the F, and that's the F. And then the G note, if you notice, it actually sits on top of the staff, and that's G. So you got E on the 4th space, F on the 5th line, and then G sits on top of the 5th line. So this first exercise uses whole notes. And if you remember, whole notes get 4 beats, and so we're going to be playing on beat 1 of each measure, and then we're going to let this note ring out. You're going to start with an E note. So let's go ahead now and try this with the backing track. 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now F, now up to G, back to F, and then E. 2, 3, 4.